for you to understand that getting from where you are right now to where you want to be is not just one huge leap. It's not one switch that you flick that all of a sudden you go from the practice that you have right now to a multi-million-dollar practice. No, it's constant improvement. We're going to be talking about 8 key areas, but one of the main areas that we're going to spend a bunch of time talking about is marketing. And the reason why we need to spend time talking about optimizing your marketing or making your marketing more effective, getting better results from your marketing, is because the beauty of optimization is that it gives you leverage within your marketing. And what I mean by that is I want you to think about it like this, that what we're going to do is we're going to take every dollar that's being invested in your practice and we're going to get more from it. In other words, we're going to make that dollar invested more efficient, more effective. In other words, the beauty of optimization is that you get better results, you get more results, you get better performance without investing any additional money. You get more from the same amount of time, energy, and effort. You get more from the same amount of money that you're investing. And that's what we want to do. We don't want you to have to spend any more time, any more energy, or any more money. We want you to invest the same amount of time, energy, and money, just get better results and better performance. That's where optimization comes in. Optimization is this whole idea of improving the results that you're getting from the things that you are doing already. We're going to talk about 8 of those key areas in this code. Close the knowing-doing gap, which I'm sure you've heard me talk about many times before. It's to make sure that you're doing all of the things that you know you should be doing. Right? Like if you've heard me speak about this knowing-doing gap before, then you know that for most chiropractors, there's this abyss. There's this huge divide between what they know they should be doing every day to grow their practice, to reap the rewards that they want, to achieve their goals, and what they actually do, right? There's a huge list of things they know they should do, and then there's this little list of things that they actually do. Well, when it comes to optimizing your performance, one of the 2 goals, ideally, is to narrow that gap, is to make sure that you're implementing all the tactics and strategies that you know you should be doing, to grow your practice. The second goal, the second objective with optimizing you and your performance and your productivity is to make sure that you're able to identify and spend your time in the one area that will have the greatest growth impact on your practice. In other words, to be able to identify the one area within your practice that if you worked on it, focused on it, would have the greatest impact on your practice. Now, it's important for you to understand that a majority of what we do as humans every day is done out of habit. Like 90% of the things that we do every day are habitual. Oftentimes, you probably heard me say this before, oftentimes the negative side effects, the ugly side of our negative habits don't show themselves for years down the road. If we want to change our output, if we want to change our behavior, we need to recognize that it's about changing our habits. If you want to eliminate a negative habit, you need to replace it with a positive habit. What I call the quantum leap secret, if you will, which is this whole idea of finding evergreen sources for your marketing, finding evergreen sources of new patient leads, finding more and more sources that you can tap into that drive new leads into your marketing funnel. Now, there are 2 areas within your marketing funnel that I want to talk about when it comes to optimization. Like there are 2 main areas, if you will. Number 1, it's the number of leads that you're generating, right? Like you've heard me say before that at the foundation of your marketing should be lead generation. You should be generating targeted, segmented leads of prospective patients. Back pain leads, neck pain, headache, injury, golfing leads, from all the different niches, marketplaces that you work with, you should be generating leads. And there are 2 areas that we want to focus on when it comes to patient retention. Number 1 is what we call the implementation of a stick strategy. And a stick strategy or stick strategies are the things that you do with brand new patients to reinforce their decision to become a chiropractic patient. See, what happens with a lot of individuals is they get what's called buyer's remorse. They get excited, they see the value in something, they invest in their health, and then a couple of days later, when that passion, when that flame dies down, they experience this remorse over the decision. They start to capitulate, if you will, on whether they made the right decision or not, whether they should do it, whether they shouldn't do it, and so on and so forth. Well, you want to reinforce their decision, the decision that they made to become a chiropractic patient with you, with various stick strategies. An example of a stick strategy is one that we use within the chiropractic dashboard, where new patients receive a series of 4 welcome videos that explain to them the value and benefits of chiropractic care over the first month of their care with you. That's one simple example of a stick strategy. The point is that you need to understand that you can't just have a new patient come aboard with you in your office and then let them go without addressing the potential for that buyer's remorse. You need to have certain stick strategies in place. Again, next month's module is incredibly exciting. It's very targeted, it's very focused, and again, it's on the idea of launching new products and using event-based marketing in your practice to create cash flow surges. I'm talking about days where you create thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars coming into your practice in a single day. And it's a process that I'm going to outline for you. I'm going to walk you through step by step. This is going to be one of the funnest, most enjoyable, most exciting modules because anytime you can create a tremendous surge of cash flow in a single day, it's always fun. So with that being said, my name is Todd Brown. Keep your eye out for that stuff, and I will talk to you soon.